blue face pillar, the blade dealer. Make a nigga forfeit, cause I'm the realest. Niggas talking short shit, I need a million.
Big stepper, yeah, bitch I be steppin'. Coolin' kit with the flip switch, bitch that's the weapon. No drama.
Welcome to New York Giants Full Access.
This legend bring them sounds at one time.
I'm hard, and we got you. And that's it, man. Go purchase Big Pat Sports Talk merch and support the family, man. And welcome to Big Pat Sports Talk. Thank you for your support. What's going on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all platforms? Welcome to another episode of New York Giants Full Access with your boy Big Pat Sports Talk. And today we're going to be talking about our 5th round pick, Mr. Tyrone Tyler, if I said his name right. Tyrone Tracy. I know it's TT, my bad. Tyrone Tracy. So I gotta get that right before the season when he makes the squad. Tyrone Tracy spent quite a bit of time in college from 2018 to 2023. 24 years old, running back coming out of Purdue. He switched from receiver to running back, and Joe Shane and Debo found that he was worth our 5th round selection in this past draft. And I have to say, I'm excited about this kid. I know a lot of people are going to have the jokes for him. Yes, he's 24 years old. So if he plays 10 years in the league, he'll be 34 years old. He'll be 30 after his 5th year in the league. So yeah, those jokes are coming. He's super old. He's old as dirt, and he's an old man coming out of college. All that crap is going to happen. But let's get to the actual player, the actual talent of the player. What I'm extremely excited about this guy, first and foremost, he brings special teams capability off the rip. He could be a gunner, he could be a kick returner and punt returner. We need that here, even though we got players such as Isaiah McKenzie and Gunnar Olszewski. I believe this guy can be dynamic in both the kick return and punt return, especially the kick return with the new rule. So when this guy makes the squad, more than likely he's going to be our kick returner for sure. He was dynamic at that at Purdue and Iowa, and he just brings the athletic ability that's similar to a guy over there in San Francisco, Mr. Debo Samuel. Now, am I saying this guy is Debo Samuel? No, I'm not saying this guy is Debo Samuel. But he's Debo Samuel light. Debo Samuel's a receiver who can play running back. They use him at punt return and kick return over there in San Francisco. So why can't we have our guy that we can use at kick return and punt return? I'm definitely excited to see him on special teams, so that's going to be a good thing. The next thing I'm excited about this kid about is his versatility, man. This kid has tremendous versatility. Like, we could put him at receiver, we could put him at running back, we could put him wherever we want to on this offense, because he's pretty dynamic as a player. As you can see, when he was at Iowa, he's purely a receiver, so he has receiver capabilities, and he's learning to play the running back at a very good clip. He reads the holes very well. He knows how to cut back, and this dude makes people miss. He just makes people miss all the time when you see him play. And that's something that we have been missing on this team, having guys that can make people miss. Now we have Wan'Dale Robinson. Now we have Malik Neighbors. And we got this guy as well. And Singletary is no slouch either. And he's 5'11", 209 pounds. I say he could put at least 11 more pounds in that frame and get up to 220 and be an absolute beast. This guy, we can line up as a third down back. We can line him up in the slot. We can line him up outside. We can do jet sweeps. We can do anything with this cat. The more I look at this guy, man, the more excited I am about his capabilities in this offense. And we haven't had a player like this in a very, very long time. When's the last time we had a player that can have a Debo Samuel effect on the game? Somebody that's just a Swiss Army knife. If we need to pick up a 31, we could put him in there. If we need a quick screen, we could put him in there. If we want to run a reverse, we could put him in there. If we want to run a jet sweep, we could put him in there. This guy is the type of guy that could create snaps for himself. Like he's that dynamic of a player that you want to put him on the field just to see what other teams are going to do. Are you going to tackle this guy today? If not, he's going to have a big game today. He's one of those type. I think he's the type player that we thought Paris Campbell could be for us. I think he's that type of player. He's also that type of player that could fill in for Wan'Dale Robinson if he needs a breather. You know, this cat is Debo Samuel Light, man. The more I look at him, the more I'm like, okay. If we actually give this guy a chance to show his skill set, we might have something. We are getting some dogs on his team because he has dog in him. That's what he do. When you watch this kid run the ball, he's running through people. He's running by people. He's sidestepping. He's hitting the hole. He's cutting back. He's spinning. He's just getting extra yardage. These are the type of players you need on your team. Now, I'm not saying that he's going to develop into this all-world player, but I do say that he could carve himself a pretty good niche on this team. He could be the kick returner. He could be a backup receiver. He could be the backup running back. He can be the punt returner. He could be the gunner. Like, he can make an impact on his team in about 4 to 5 different ways. And to get a guy like this in the 5th round is pretty dope. To be honest with you, it's pretty doggone dope. And if you could just look past the age, 24 years old, I get it. He's going to be 30 years old extremely fast. And that's okay. Because if you're not counting on him to be Mr. Everything, as far as being the main focal point of your team and letting him come and just use his skill set, you'll be all right. Like, he will have the caption by his name, ATH, which is athlete. Athletes do everything. They run routes. They run the ball between the tackles. They run off tackle. They block. They catch. They make tackles on special teams. They go back there, do kick return, punt returns. He's just a guy that I feel he will find his way on the field somehow, some way. Just to be honest with you. He will find his way on the field because he is that versatile of a player. And we need guys like this. We need guys that will go out there and just have that dog mentality that's very hard to tackle. And he breaks a tackle. He takes a 3-yard play and makes it 50. He takes a 3-yard play and makes it 40. 10-yard play and makes it 20. Like, he has that dog in him. He's just going to fight for extra yards, man. And to get him in the 5th round, there's no high expectations for him. Yes, he's an older cat. Yes, he's going to want to get to play very, very soon. I think we could play him very soon, especially at the kick return position to start out his career. Wan'Dale Robinson needs a rest. I think he could fit that role just as good as Wan'Dale in some points. Is he the route runner on Wan'Dale? No, he's just a guy that you get the ball in his hands and something good may happen. Because if you block for him, he gets into that open field, it's going to be a problem. Does he have super breakaway speed? No, he has just enough to get in there, just like Debo Samuel, just enough to get in that end zone. He has just enough strength to break those tackles from linebackers and safeties and DBs. Sometimes, I mean, you see this dude on the field, he was spinning and getting off defensive tackles. You know, so I'm excited about this guy, Tyrone Tracy, 24-year-old running back we get from Purdue. You gotta get off the age and see what he can do as a player. And when he gets in there, I do believe he will be our kick returner, especially with the new kick return rule. And I just think he's a dynamic player that can come in and make something happen for us, man. I just think he's a player that's just gonna find the field. to be honest with you, because he's just an athlete. He does a lot. He's like a jack of all trades. He does whatever you need him to do to get the job done, to move the chains, to get in the end zone. He's going to do what he needs to do. And he has receiver capabilities and running back capabilities. And both, he's pretty good at both. So I can't wait to see what this guy can do in the preseason. Hopefully this guy could crack the roster and he make a name for himself, man. He has to compete with people like Eric Gray, people like Brightwell, people like Jashawn Corbin. We all know the starter is going to be Singletary. We did sign another guy even before the draft. He's going to have to compete with him. So we'll see. But that's Tyrone Tracy, man. I'm rooting for you, kid. Stay healthy and show your versatility, because that's what's going to keep you in the league, bro. But thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button and subscribe button, that big blue join button. And talk your talk with Big Pat Sports Talk and join the Big Blue crew. And cop you some merch, man. How many times I gotta tell y'all, man? Cop you some merch. Get your merch before I have to do something to you. Oh. But look, the link is in the description. Cop the merch. You see the merch right here on the screen. You get hats, hoodies, shirts, whatever you need. The Big Pat Sports Shop got it. But after you cop your merch, thank you for watching. And until the next episode, you know what it is, man. Peace.
We put the city on game. Hey, team colors, we fill the stands. Yeah. Giant pride like we own the place. No duh. Throwing it deep, we rising. Touchdown fans unite is gratifying. Yeah. Team jersey don't need no bling. Hey. Blue and red flow, it's a Giants thing. Shit so loud like we all sing. G-man on heart like an undying fling. Big blue, yeah. Yeah, yeah.